Hey guys, welcome back, and I'm back. I've been around town shopping, and I've basically just bought a few extra things here and there, cooked a few things, nothing spectacular. You haven't missed much. So let's go into a Trista station, shall we? We're probably going to see the other guys off. Oh, Rean. You're ready to part 2, I see. Yeah, I'm about to leave. Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh yeah, you're right. Looks like we're travelling together as far as Heimdall this time. Very well, let's stop dallying and buy already. Oh yeah, this is the first time we've been in the same group, isn't it, Fee? This should be fun. I guess. Don't ever say that about everyone, though. Aren't you going to buy your tickets? Now I'm hungry. Just leave Group B to me. I know I was kind of a pain in the ass before, but it caused everyone a lot of trouble. Thinking about it, Group B is all, well, almost all commoners. Also received packed lunches from Shaman. The time has come to witness the skill of your housemaid, Alyssa. You heard right. You changed trains twice. First in Heimdall, then in Roa, right? Roa, you need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip. Actually, seems like arrangements have already made. You only need to buy tickets as far as Roa. That won't be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Yeah. Passenger service bound for Heimdall. Now arriving on platform 2. Is it all passengers wishing to board a train? Please wait until trains come to a complete stop. Impeccable timing. Seems there's a 2-woman cold front blowing your way. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be weaving in up to our flower crowns. To be honest, I really wouldn't expect those two to weave flower crowns anyway. For one thing, Laura's not exactly the crafty type, and as much as she likes flowers, I don't think she's a crafty type either. Oh, sandwiches really hit the spot. Lettuce, ham, cheese, and a hint of pickle. And my butter tastes different from what I'm used to. You've quite a maid looking after you. Well, mother hired her, not me. Talented maid, though, I won't deny that. Handles the typical housework and greeting guests. Managing a company's chairman's schedule doesn't really sound like part of a typical maid's job. She really is that talented, though, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her after me. Those two up to something, I know it. Regardless, there are definitely perks having go around. Must have started working before sunrise. Anyway, look at those two. So it's a Brioni Island this time. All I know is it just hosts some sort of ancient ruins. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now you mention it, I've never seen it either. I have. Really? During a landing operation in McCaw. Well, speaking of ruins, the Grommer is some fairly well-known ruins, isn't it, Laura? Oh yeah, the Saint's Castle is something like that. It must be thrown to Lohengrin Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto a lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on the days when the mist clears. Sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like he'd be in trouble if a skilled sniper set himself up there. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. I feared as much. I doubt Fee's doing it on purpose. Laura seems uncharacteristically offended by it too. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get under her skin. This is the first time we're going west. It never ceases to amaze me just how big Heimdall Station is. I've heard it said it's just merely the largest station in Erebonia, it's an entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that can match or 10 tracks found here. When I first transferred lines here on the way to Trista, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. Not surprising there aren't any folks around this early in the morning. So I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, you can't give up already. How hopeless. Well, don't worry about it too much. The most important thing is that we come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. Oh, we'll try to keep things up from getting too dangerous at least. Anyway, this is where we split up. You're travelling towards Ordis, you'll be heading west, right? Meanwhile, Rupe will need to travel northeast. Will do, take care everyone. Fee, Laura, you both take care as well. We'll see you next week. Ooh. Cute blue hair. Blue.
Is something on your mind, Elise?
Ah.
Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye? Like your brother, perhaps?
Please, Your Highness. I just thought I saw someone I recognized. But it couldn't possibly have been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning.
Someone you recognized? I wonder. But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean.
Please.
This is the first time meeting Elise.
I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him.
Oh, come now, I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk.
The blonde cutie, the blonde princess, I think she called her, is really adorable as well, though.
I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it.
But that's an adult lingerie brand. Please excuse us, Captain Claire.
There's Captain Claire.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
Not at all, Your Highness. I came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly. I look forward to accompanying you today.
It'll be a pleasure to have you with us.
Certainly.
The lovely girl is very lovely. Very, scandalous as well. Look forward to meeting her, I'm sure. Now's where we get to chat to people and play games, isn't it? Alright, let me tell you a bit about the Nord Highlands. Mountainous region to the northeast of Erebonian. To get there, we need to cross the Isengard Range. That's a mountain range north of Roa, isn't it? I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels. Pretty much. Went through several when I was originally travelling to Trista. Anyway, you'll reach the other side of the Nord Highlands, surrounded by every side by mountains. And when the Imperial Army base is, the only place you'll find is the nomadic settlements like one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Really? Starting to feel like we're travelling to a country locked in time or something. Sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. It's just as a scenery, the Nord Highlands are also well known for their breeding and raising horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army descend from Highland stock. That's true. Horses were essentially to the livelihood by folks living in my village. Raising horses used to be the Erebonians, one of the people's primary source of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing of a horse we have at home was raised in the Nord as well. Is that also true of the horses in the riding club? Correct. All of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion of the Empire's emblem is said to depict a war horse raised in the Highlands. Or so it goes, at least. Nord has the deepest historical ties with the Empire. We know today that it's where Emperor Draekir first started building his army. That's right, the Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge. That's about as far north as the train can take us. We'll arrive there sometime around 4. It's just past 8 AM now. Should reach Dover Station by midday. Time to talk to people, then play Blade and save. Alyssa's first to talk to, just because she's alphabetical, and also because she's Alyssa. Not too much longer now. This is your first time back in your home since you started, Thors, right? Feel a little awkward going back? A little, yeah. It's only changing trains there, I'd have to leave the station. I'm going to Roa since I switched lines on the way to Trista. Oh, right. I almost forgot if you came from Ymir, you had to have gone through Roa. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid. I haven't been there since. I remember being a really nice place though. The scenery was beautiful. I didn't know it actually been. It'd been actually beautiful. A place like that doesn't fit a guy like me. I'm still talking over what that twit said during the last practical exam. Pay the House of High Arms little mind, and their fall of a third son even less. I don't think he meant most of what those awful things he said. Yeah, seems like his anger just got the better of him. Regardless of what he thinks, I always think you're a swell guy, a classmate, and a friend. So don't be so hard on yourself. Aye. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Rean. Anyway, let's get in and out of Roa Station. It's easy to forget, but travelling to the North Highlands will actually be leaving the country. Real strange heading out beyond borders. A little emotional. We've got a long journey ahead of us. Can even wonder what kind of things we have to do. Can't even begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I'm a little worried about how Fia's holding up though. Yeah, there's something definitely going on between her and Laura. Not sure there's anything we can do about that. Yeah, Laura's definitely got some kind of history with the Jaegers. I'm sure Elliot and Machias will keep an eye on them. We've got our own battles to face. Why does that make Fia and Laura regard each other so coldly? So maybe we'll find something during their field study which will patch things up. The horses of the North Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. Their solid builds, their high endurance, their steadfast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, but the horses from Nord are a class all in their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you search across the Empire. Though now I see why Arthur's such an impressive specimen. Who? Well, Arthur's a horse we have back at home. My dad would often ride him hunting after our dog, Bado. When I was a kid, he'd lift me up on his back and let me ride around. This would be an excellent opportunity to learn more about the Empire's finest horses raised right at the source. Seems like he's really into this. Ever since the Orbital Revolution, the Imperial Army has become more and more reliant on machines. But even in spite of that, the horses of Nord are still highly prized across the whole Empire. The Highlands may not be within the Erebonia's borders, but the intertwining of their histories goes back centuries. Well, here's a slight surprise. I haven't spoken to a senior of this since I first came to Trista. I hope Birmingham and Southland's doing well. I've always been curious, how did you end up coming to Thors anyway? Well, about a year ago, I met a general in the Imperial Army. One thing led to another, he ended up giving me a recommendation. Strangely adamant that my skill with spear would come in handy during my time at Thors. I can see why the Imperial General might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry lances and spear training has its origins not just in the tales of the Ironswitter, but in the traditions of the Highlands. That's interesting. Just recently I've been learning about how far back the connection goes. I'm truly grateful for guidance of the winds. After all, if I hadn't, I might never have met you all. My life would be less for it. Let's play some Blade, shall we? With Lissa first of all.
Let's get started. Come on, draw a card. Oh, same score? We better draw again. Looks like I'm going first.
6.
Bolt!
Pretty sure one's got some kind of effect. Is it that? Yeah.
What? You can't do that.
I can. I just did.
Bolt! Mirror!
Trick play that game.
Now you've done it. Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then. Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then.
You win.
Oh, same score? We better draw again. Oh, same score? We better draw again. I won!
You did win. Well done. Emma? I'll play Blade with you, Emma.
Please go easy on me.
I don't know, I've been bad today so far, so...
Shall we draw then? Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first then. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
I'm going to use a healing card.
I'm gonna use a bolt card. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
I want your hand.
Oh no, this could be trouble. Sorry, I'm using a mirror. Sorry, I'm using a mirror. It looks as though I win this time.
Cheat. Like I'm saying anyway. Okay. Can I beat Juice?
If we have to.
We just have to. It's a bonding experience. Ooh, that's not a very good hand.
Draw a card. We have the same score. Let's redraw. Go ahead then. Now you've done it. Take this.
No.
Take this. How about this? Now you've done it. We have the same score. Let's redraw. I'll be going first. We have the same score. Let's redraw.
Let's redraw.
We have the same score. Let's redraw. Go ahead then. What you impertinent little... We have the same score. Let's redraw. At least it wasn't a complete waste of time.
Hey, I win. Now against Gaius.
Shall we begin? Go ahead and draw. You should go first then.
I will.
It seems we need to draw again. You should go first then. It seems we need to draw again. You should go first then. Well played. I'll use a bolt. Well done. It seems we need to draw again. I'll go first then. I hate to do this, but
I'll
use a bolt. Well done. I'll use a bolt. It seems we need to draw again. I'll go first then. I'll use a bolt. I hate to do this, but
you win.
it seems the winds were on my side.
I'm going to save a game here, and before I do anything else, I'm going to end the episode here. So join me next time when I carry on. Bye bye.